the editor, and I am here with the amazing Lauren Hyland. She is the leading co-star in this TikTok vertical called Private Lessons. And if you haven't seen it, I don't know where you've been because it has all the lover girls going crazy, including myself. So I'm so excited to talk with her today. So, hi, Lauren. How are you feeling today? What's the mood like?
Hi, Jerry. I am so excited to be here. I'm just so grateful to just be in the room with you and talk to you and just have this opportunity to connect and talk about some really fun things. I'm so excited.
Yes, me too. Oh my God, this is going to be such a great conversation.
Yeah.
Um, I wanted to start off by giving the people just some background on who you are. So, can you tell me a little bit about who Lauren is, and as well as like where did you grow up?
Perfect. I'm a Capricorn, so I take everything
Yes.
seriously. I take my job seriously. I was born and raised in San Diego, California. Went to school there, was in love with theater and acting, and just knew I always wanted to do this. And when I was 19, I was like, I'm tired of being in school and I'm tired of not choosing myself and choosing my dream. And this
Mm.
amazing opportunity of like a co-living place with artists just fell into my lap. Like literally at 19 when
Oh
I was like,
wow.
yeah, with 40 people, it was like it was a few $100s a month. There was no papers I had to sign. There was no like lease agreement. And I was like, this is my moment. And I jumped and I took it and I
Mm.
have not looked back. And it's been a long journey, but it's been so fun and so worth it. And it's my song right now is The Climb by Miley Cyrus.
We love a good Riley Head. So, oh my goodness, that to be living in a co-space with I think you said 40 other creatives.
Yes.
I bet like the creative energy was flowing. Like there was just so much inspiration to take from and to like piggyback off on.
There was. I also was one of the youngest people in the house. Everyone else was kind
Mm.
of mid 20s to 30s,
Mhm.
and so I just had so much to learn from. It felt like I was kind of going into, I guess, a college experience where I'm like rooming with people I don't know, but this is more focused on the things I love and just being around people that are creative. So it was really incredible. And I just had so many friends that were able to like help me and give me inspiration and show me the way because I just went in there no idea what I was doing. Nothing, no money to my name, no credits to my name, no management. I just was like, I need help. And I just was really lucky to have a community of people that were willing to help me and guide me into the right place.
Absolutely. Community is so important, especially as a creative. So it's important to
Yeah.
have people you can lean on and, like I said, bounce ideas off of. So you grew up in San Diego, California. What is the style? Like, what? How do people dress in San Diego, California?
Where I was at, it was super beachy and homey, if that makes sense. It's very chill, relaxed, lots of flip flops. And I was a flip flop girly. Not anymore. I've transitioned just because that was so normal. It was like, let's wear flip flops to school. Let's just
Mm,
wear shorts and a t shirt and call it a day. And it's interesting because that wasn't really my vibe. So it was interesting to find my own kind of voice and my own kind of method compared to where I grew up.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you said you were a flip flop girly. Give us a little bit more, some more details as well. When you were in high school, what was Lauren wearing back then?
Lauren Lauren was watching a lot of Beverly Hills 90210.
Okay, a
So
classic.
jeans. I was wearing jeans and jackets and I thrifted. I was a thrift queen back in the day.
Mm,
And
okay.
yeah, I had a lot of friends. We had this friend group when we would go thrifting like every weekend. And that's also where I think I found a lot of inspiration as well, is my friends being like, you should try this on. I also didn't have plus size friends, so going
Mm,
shopping was horrifying and not fun. That's why thrifting felt, I guess, more comforting in the aspect of I will find something. I know I'll
yeah.
find something. And I had friends that were willing to help me find things that would work too. So I was a big jacket wearer, like I'm wearing right now, a jacket and jeans. So that tucked in shirt, that was my vibe.
Okay. And you said that your style has changed. How has your style changed over time? And then do you also see reflections of your style changing due to the different stages in your life?
My style, yeah, has definitely changed a lot. Growing up, I really just wanted to hide my body, and so that meant like covering up with the jackets. So I kept that jacket, the whole idea of wearing a jacket, from being a kid to adulthood. I would just think, oh, you can't see my body if I cover it up with a jacket. You have no idea what I look like. I have this illusion of covering myself up, and then I was able to kind of make it look stylish eventually as I got older. But I would say I started to really transition in high school, where when I started to thrift and I started to see how other girls were dressing, I thought, okay, I need to step it up. Like, I need to feel a little bit more comfortable in myself, and I need to kind of make myself happy in the sense of dressing what in the way that makes me feel good. And I was starting to improve in high school, but I still had my moments where I was really scared. Like, I never wanted to wear skirts or wear dresses, and so when it would be like the dance time, I'd be like, oh, this is not my moment, guys. I'm not going to shine right now. That's how it felt, at least. And then once I really moved to LA and started to, I guess, grow up and stop living with the idea of the old me and the old way I had to dress, I really started to flourish, and I started to take the jacket off and I started to show my arms a little bit more. And now I can walk outside and wear a tank top, or I can celebrate on my birthday. I was wearing like a really short, like beautiful little dolly dress. And I don't
Mm-hmm.
think even high school Lauren thought I would be able to do that. So it's really nice that I guess with age and with growing, and I guess like the community that we have now created in the plus size
Mm-hmm.
world, I feel a lot more comfortable to do that, and I feel a lot more inspired to do that. And I feel like when I walk down the street now, people are not looking at me and being like, why is she wearing that? And more so like, okay, she's wearing it. She's
Okay,
doing
yes.
it. Yeah, definitely.
Yes, I said that when I was looking through your Instagram, some of the outfits. I was like, yes, Lauren, you put that on. It was like the pink one you shared with me. I was like, I love this.
Thank
So it's
you.
nice to see how hear you talk about how your style has changed over time. I think that's something that's very common in the plus size community is that we feel like we have to hide our bodies, but really we should be loving them out loud and then showing everyone this is how I dress my body, but also this is how you put it on. So you should
This
actually
is
be
how you
looking at
do
it
it.
for inspiration. Yes,
Right.
I love it. So we talked. You mentioned about creating how you're in or creating a plus size community. Do you have any plus size women that you look at as style cons or style icons, or who are your like style inspirations in general?
A plus size fashion icon that I began to fall in love with when I was younger was Ashley Graham in high school.
Yes.
Yes, I when I saw Ashley, I'm sure Ashley had been on the scene, but like when she came into my life, I was like this is what I'm talking about. This is what I've been missing. Like, this is what we've all been missing, is to just see a woman that was just being herself and was so beautiful and was honoring that. And I also think Lizzo really played a big part in just, I guess, like my 20s, my early 20s too, just seeing how comfortable she was and the music she would even make too. I think I just started to listen to a lot of the women around me.
Mm,
Even like Megan Thee Stallion. Like,
yes.
Megan's music really changed my life in the aspect of I'm allowed to feel hot.
Yes.
Like, I'm allowed to look however I want to look and feel hot and be beautiful and do whatever I need to do to make me feel happy. And now my fashion icons are kind of, I would say, a little bit diverse now. I'm like, oh, I can look at the skinny girls or the thinner girls and pull from them, and I can make it work for me. And then I can also look at the plus
Yes.
girls and pull from them and make it work for me. And I can also find myself in the process of all of that as well. Right now, based off of my birthday photos too, I'm really loving Sabrina's look, and I really wanted to honor that. I think that I was always scared to kind of dress like that because I'm like, I'm just gonna look like a big ball, or I don't know how people are gonna look at me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so worried about the perception when I'm like, she's just doing what she wants. She's just dressing how
Absolutely.
she wants to dress, and I admire that. And I my birthday theme was dress up as your favorite version of Lauren, so it was funny to see everyone's different
Oh,
ideas.
I love that. Oh, that's so cute.
Yes, I was like, okay, now I get to see what I was doing, but how I dressed up was the future version of Lauren, and that's going to be
Mm,
honoring myself and whatever I want to do and however I want to be. If I want to be a pop star, I'm going to be a pop star. If I want to be a movie star, I'm going to be a movie star. If I just want to live my life and dress however I want to dress, then I'm going to do that. And that's what I was trying to honor with that. And I would say a few of my other icons. I really love Charlie's Angels. That was one of my favorite movies.
Mm. That
Yeah.
is interesting. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so
I
tell
don't
me
know
more
if
about
I,
like, what style inspo do you take from like Charlie's Angels?
I love Drew Barrymore. Like Drew Barrymore in Charlie's Angels, everything she wore in that, I really think about. I can never wear. I mean, I can wear this. I was gonna think of the the blue suit she was wearing, and she was wearing the blonde wig when they were dressed up as like I don't know the car racing scene.
Okay.
I just loved how she's in this blue tracksuit and she makes it her own. She zipped it down a little bit, did what she wanted to do with that. She curled her wig a certain way. She wore glasses that had like a little sticker on the side of it. I just loved that it felt like little bits of her in this
Hmm.
character she was playing. And I love anything Drew Barrymore does, honestly.
Well, she is an icon worldwide, so
Yeah.
I understand. Okay, and so I kind of also want to talk about you mentioned like as far as how Megan's music inspires you as well as Lizzo's music inspires you. So when you're looking to go to your like confidence playlist, what give me top 3 songs you're listening to that instantly like releases your inner hottie or releases that confident energy that you're looking for before you're going to do something.
Okay. Number one would be um, Girls in the Hood by Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, you
That's
know
the
about
song.
yeah.
Yep. I love Megan. Like when that was one of the first songs I ever listened to, like actually like listened to, and I was like to me I was like, wait, we can talk like that? We can
Yeah.
say I'm a hot girl? Like I don't know. I just was always raised to be very modest and very like
Mm.
like not to say I'm not pretty, but like I wouldn't say I'm pretty. You know what I mean? Like it was just
Like
kind of
that
like people,
humble, right to be humble energy is what.
yeah,
It,
and just kind of
yeah.
we don't say that type of vibe, you know? And so to hear Megan every sentence is like, I'm a hot girl, I can do hot shit. I'm like, wait, am I a hot girl? Can I do
I
hot
do
shit?
my shit.
Yeah,
Yes.
literally, it was like giving myself permission, like, yes, you can. And it probably would be, what's that Lizzo song? It was, I can't remember what it was. Oh, Truth Hurts.
Yeah.
I thought
Okay.
that I loved how she just spoke in it. She wasn't really saying anything where I was like, ooh, I feel hot, but I'm like, yeah, like I can act this way. I don't know. It's just
Mhm.
like all of these women were like granting me permission to act how I want to act. They're like, it's okay,
Absolutely.
baby, just do it. Just act however you want to act. And my third song, hmm, I know, I'm like, I don't know. Anything, honestly, by SZA. I feel like an ethereal fairy. Like
Yes.
Kitchen, I don't know why that came to my mind. It has nothing to do with feeling like a baddie, but there's something about the melody and just kind of like frolicking, that type of
Hmm.
vibe I get from her, where I feel like a beautiful little fairy that can just exist.
I love all 3 of your songs. So, and like
Thank
I
you.
said, SZA, yes, SZA just awakens. Like I said, you feel
SZA,
like that fairy floating, so sexy, so empowered.
yes.
So yes.
Hmm.
Okay, so let's get into talking a little bit more about private lessons. How did you find this role? And yeah, let's start there. How did you find this role in private lessons?
Honestly, I didn't find it. I didn't even like submit myself for it. What was really
Oh,
different, yeah, what was really different about this specific project was they had reached out to my agency because I had previously auditioned for them. I
mm,
had actually auditioned for Keely that came out a year prior on Candy Jar,
okay.
and I had gotten called back, done the chemistry read, all of that good stuff. Felt really good. Like that was the first time I walked out of an audition feeling like I booked that. I did
Mhm.
it. And I didn't end up booking it, which is totally okay. And a year later, I get this email from my agency, and they're saying, "Hey, we are inviting Lauren to audition for this. We wanted to see her take on it." And from that moment on, the fact that it was them kind of reaching out to my agency just to offer me an audition, it gave me a different type of confidence with just even auditioning. I was like, okay, you actually want to see what I'm gonna do because you've seen me before. So it's kind
Yeah.
of like, oh, I get to like, I feel like I get to like play a little bit,
Yeah.
you know?
Oh my God. And then, like I said, what's for you? That also shows like what's for you is for you. Like they were looking for
Exactly.
you. So
Yeah.
yeah.
They were like, maybe not this one, but maybe something in the future. And boom.
So what was it like playing? Your character name is Riley in the
Mhm.
series. So what was it like playing Riley, and what is something that you wanted to bring to Riley from yourself to the character?
What I loved about like when I read for Riley is that there was a word that stuck out that was different from any of the auditions that I had read for plus size girls, and it was resilient. A lot of
Mm,
it is about, or a lot of auditions I've had was being timid, being shy, being scared, being weak. And that is not how I would describe myself, nor would I
mhm.
describe a lot of plus size women like that. If anything, we're the opposite of that.
Yes.
And to see her, it's, you know, it said shy bookworm, but it also said that word resilient. And I really, really wanted to honor that with her. I didn't want her to be meek. I didn't want her to be timid and scared, even if people were bullying her. I wanted her to be strong and be like, you know what, you're going to do what you want to do, but I I know that I am strong enough to stand up for myself, and I wanted her to have that because that's something I lacked when I was younger. So I wanted to give her the confidence I have now as an adult that I wish I had at her age. You know, that's what I really wanted to honor with her is I think I saw someone say they were like, "Oh, she gives it back." And I was like, "As she should."
Yes.
As she
Yes.
should.
And I
I've been
want to
waiting
say
for
like
that.
you really did bring the resilience through the boldness and the confidence of the character through, and that's one thing that I really loved about the way that you played Riley in the series is because it's like she's sassy. She's gonna give you that banter, and she's gonna
Yeah.
let you know that hello, I'm here, and it doesn't matter what you think, but this is just who I am, and I love that every little bit because, like you said previously, often when we see plus size leads in series, they are shy, they are insecure, and they have like, and because they're insecure, they tend to let anyone talk to them any sort of way. And Riley was not having that, and I was like, that's my girl. I could be
Yes.
friends with Riley in real life because yes, I
Yes.
love her attitude.
That's what I was
So,
thinking too. I was like, I like your choices. There's certain choices where I'm like, okay, you need my guidance as an adult. But other ones where I'm just like, yes, like thank you for saying something because it's always it's hard when you're reading for a character and you're like, stand up for yourself, fight for
yes.
yourself, girl, like you're better than this. And so it was really nice to have moments where I could give that and she was able to give that and bring that. And I'm really happy that other girls and other women and people can have that now and can see that because I feel like when I was younger, I would always watch the plus size character be meek and sad
Yes.
or insecure or the butt of the joke. This girl's
Yes.
not the butt of the joke.
At
She's gonna tell a joke or two, but
my
she's
heart.
not the
Yes.
joke.
Absolutely. Also, Riley did have some cute outfits inside of this series. So I wanted to know what was your favorite Riley outfit to wear?
Ooh, I love that. You know, some of the clothes were my own, and some,
Okay.
yeah,
I'm
some of
curious
them.
if my favorite look is one of your clothes. So I'm gonna ask that after this. Okay.
I know. I'm like, I hope it is mine. Mine. I never thought about that. My favorite Riley look. Ah, I think the ending wasn't my outfit. It wasn't my clothes, but I liked. It was different for her. The ending
Mm-hmm.
and the dress and the jacket. But I think I like the pool scene, and the pool scene is my outfit.
That's the outfit. Yes, the orange outfit.
Yes.
It was me on the internet. Where can I find this for
Yes.
the summertime? It was so cute. I loved it.
Yes, I'm so happy. No, that scene was like last minute too. It was supposed to be just the party scene, I think, and then they added the pool party last minute, and they're like, "Do you have a swimsuit and a cover up?" And I said, "Been waiting for this moment, guys. I've been waiting to show
Do
y'all
I?
this one."
Yes. She said, I have to put it. I just needed the platform. Thank you for giving me the platform.
Right? I'm like, I need to show this off. And at Target, I found it at Target on clearance.
Look, they had the deals. They had the deals.
Right?
So, I want to kind of start leaning. Well, actually, let me ask you a question. How do you feel about the reaction? You talked about how you saw someone said like she's gonna give it back. She's giving it back to them when she's doing the banter. How do you feel personally about the reaction that Riley has been receiving? The character Riley has been receiving in the comments, if you've been scrolling through them.
Yeah, I unfortunately am a comment reader. That
And
is
so am I. And so am I. So I
it's
understand.
so hard. I always told myself I was like, never read the comments. It doesn't matter. But every time I see the ad, I'm like, okay, let's just see what everyone thinks, you know? And the reception I've been seeing is it's different than I ever thought it would be. Like it's so much
Mhm.
greater than I could ever dream of. And the fact that, and I have so many people reaching out to me, like seeing themselves in Riley and just happy to have some sort of representation. And like a lot of people are complimenting me. It's just, it's like everything I've ever dreamed of. And yet it's
Oh,
so
I love that.
terrifying every day. Like every time I see it, I'm like so overwhelmed because I'm
Hmm.
scared of like losing it or like wanting it too badly that is like the universe takes it away, you know? And
Hmm.
but it's just been so wonderful and it's like life changing to just I don't know, like just to see the reception and to see how happy it's making other people and other women that look like me, like even women that don't look like me, they're like, "Yes, you look good," or like, "It's so nice to see someone like you on screen." I'm just like, oh, like I just it warms my heart so much and I've always I never wanted to be that girl. I just thought like, oh, by the time I'm acting, there will be so many women that look like me. Hopefully. I didn't
Yeah.
think I would be someone that would still kind of be like being that representation, I guess. I just thought we'd already be there. So it's I guess it's really nice to I guess still be representation for people and for them to feel seen by me. And it's been so overwhelming like I said before, but just the most grateful. I like cry every day because I'm so happy with the response.
I love that for you. I really do, and I just love like I love people that are. I love that people are giving you love and showing you love because you absolutely deserve it. And people are even saying like, bring them back. We need a movie. We
Yes.
need a. I'm like, we need a movie. Honestly, I've watched the series about 6 or 7 times. Never get tired of it. I'm like, we need a movie. Where do I sign up for that?
Right? Me
Uh,
too. Call me.
yes,
I'm ready.
I would definitely want to see you on screen more. Like I said, you have a charm, a charisma that is very pleasant to watch. So I think that's why I don't get tired of watching the series over again because I'm like, yes. At this point in time, I know some of your lines. I'm like, I can't
Yeah.
help it. I've been shared it with my friends and said you need to watch this immediately. So
I love
I'm
it so
so
much.
happy, of course. And I also I wanted to let's get back a little bit into fashion because I have some questions because you said you are a thrift girly, and
Yes.
I want to know what are some of your favorite spots to go shopping, to go thrifting right now.
My favorite spots right now, well, back in the day it was Goodwill and Salvation Army before they changed the prices. It was like you could find you could walk out with bundles of stuff for like
Yeah.
$20. Gosh, miss the times. Now I think the best thrift stores are the ones you are just pop mom and pop. Like you're gonna find the best
Yeah.
stuff there. People don't really know about it. It's kind of hidden. Even in random towns, I think I've found way better things because people are just getting rid of their stuff. They're like, I don't need this. I have no use for it. And it's those little hidden stores, I think, that have the best gems in it. And so that's the best luck I've had. There's actually a thrift store in San Diego. It's called Father Joe's. And
Okay.
I think half of my wardrobe was from them, not in the show, but just in general, because they had dollar clothing. And it was just like a little mom and pop church thrift
I would
store.
go
Yeah.
crazy.
No, literally, they changed that real quick. But that was my go-to. I'd be like, oh my gosh, uh, I'm gonna find clothes for a lifetime here,
Hmm.
literally.
So, and then as well, when you're putting together an outfit, either when you're thrifting or when you're getting ready to go out with your friends, what is the first piece, or what comes to mind, and then what's the first thing you usually look at? Are you looking for the shirt first? Are you looking at the shoes and accessories first? Tell me a little bit more about that.
That's such a good question because I wish I cared about my shirts. I wish I like prioritized the shirt or like the basic under. You
Hmm.
know, I never, my sister is so good at that. She has like basics and like beautiful tops that could work with like a statement piece. I love a statement piece, so I love a jacket. That's my
Okay,
first thing.
same,
Yeah.
same.
Like a fur coat, a faux fur coat. I'm always like, let's make it work. Or if it's
Yeah.
the jeans, where I'm like, the jeans are going to do the talking today, then I'm mostly a jean or jacket person, like I was saying before. And then I
Hmm.
just pair everything else around that. So I do like a basic top, and you'll notice that a lot. I need to step that up. But I definitely like my jacket or like my outer attire to make the statement.
Hmm.
And I need to also focus on shoes too. This is a good thing for me to focus on is the shirt and the shoes because I do not focus on those two at all. The jackets and the jeans are the most important part, and I am a jean girl, so I wear jeans with like a lot of my outfits.
Oh, okay. So two questions. Well, one to I know that you love winter time. I'm a fall winter girl because I love the outerwear. Like again,
Yes,
I and like you said, the jacket is doing the talking because it's the first thing you're
yeah,
gonna see when I'm in the room. So
exactly.
I'm definitely with you there. Okay, when it comes to jeans, what is the most important thing to you when it comes to finding the perfect pair of jeans for you? Is it the fit? Is it the wash? Tell me a little bit more.
I would definitely say it's the fit. I think growing up in the early 2000s, everyone wanted low rise jeans, and
I keep going back. I'm like, please, no. Mm-mm,
no, please
no.
don't do that. No, literally. I'm like, guys, it looks so good on you, but like, please
Mhm.
give me the high rise, high waisted jeans. That is always what I'm looking for is high waisted. I I just love that look on me, and I feel very comfortable in it when it's high waisted. It's also giving me that Beverly Hills 90210 moment sometimes that I love. Like I love to tuck in a shirt into my high waisted jeans, and yeah, I do love the fit. I love high rise, and I'm really loving the baggy look right now. I have a lot of baggy jeans,
Mhm.
which I used to never want because I thought, oh my gosh, the bigger it is, or the baggier I look, the bigger I'm gonna look. And
Mhm.
now I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. You don't need to worry about my shape. You don't need to worry about the way I look. If I feel comfortable in this and I love the way it looks on me, then that's it. Period.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so one more question before we wrap up. Maybe two, but I'm feeling like it maybe just be one. Where do you want to see your career go? Actually, two. Yes. Where do you want to see your career go? And then what is the legacy you're hoping to leave behind?
Oh, that's a good question. I first and foremost hope I'm happy no matter what I'm doing. I hope like I'm satisfied and my heart is full and I'm so happy regardless of the position I am in life. But I really hope that I can just call this my job for the rest of the time that I have here on earth. I hope that I can make beautiful art and I hope I can make beautiful movies and beautiful shows and tell really wonderful stories and connect with people like you more and just have so many amazing opportunities come my way when it comes to acting. Like that's the love of my life. I
Mhm.
don't need a family. I don't need a husband. I just want to do this for the rest of my life, and it makes me emotional. I'm sorry, but I just love it so much. And the legacy I want to leave behind is that. Sorry, just give me a second. Okay.
No, no, I can see you're very passionate about it, and I
Yeah,
understand. Trust me.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I guess the legacy I want to leave behind is that you can just do it scared. Like,
Mhm.
I'm scared all the time and I'm scared of how I'm being perceived, but if I don't do it, who will? Who's going to take care of it for me, you know?
Absolutely.
And, sorry. It's so wonderful to like have this job and to call it's a privilege to have it and a privilege to do what I love. And I hope I get to do that for the rest of my life. And I guess the legacy I would like to leave behind is that like you can look like this and you can be successful and it doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter I guess like how other people see you. If you think you can do it, then do it. And it don't ask how, just do. Just keep doing it. Keep going. Keep building, keep creating art, keep making beautiful connections, and I just hope that that legacy I leave behind is that inspires people to just do it, just try, and hopefully plus
What?
size women like also can get a break too.
Yes. What a
Yeah,
beautiful message. Thank you so much for talking with me today. I hope you had as much fun as I had
I
talking
definitely
about
did.
fashion and everything. This was a great conversation. And I hope that I know that you're going to have a long career in acting and in whatever you want to do. So I'm excited to see what more projects you're going to be in. And I'm like, hey, I remember when I interviewed her when she first.
Yes.
That's that girl.
My
That's my
first
girl.
interview. My first interview. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so overwhelmed. Thank you so much, Sherry. It was so nice to meet you and
No
to connect
problem.
with
I'm gonna
you.